What's Gucci? What's good? Welcome to the JLA Dawn 9 show. We live game for life. Game time tournament this bitch. We turn out shit. What I'm about to play is Madden 20. Let me get a quick shout out to all my We Live Game for Life movement fan, all my day one supporters. You know who you are. If you're new to my channel and want to be a part of We Live Game for Life movement, all you gotta do is subscribe to my channel. How you do that? Hit the sub button, hit that bell, watch, like, comment on my latest videos, and you will officially come under We Live Game for Life movement fam. Alright, y'all, before this show begins, please share me out. Treat me out, whatever you gotta do right now. Because your boy is in the building and he's about to get lit on Madden 20. And please smash that like button, break the thumb if you had to. And let's have a good time. Let's get it, let's go, We Live Game for Life. Now I gotta check this out. Check this shit out, man. What it do, James?
No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life.
You got Madden 20, James? Sharing on Discord. Hey Mastery, how you doing? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button as y'all come in. What's good, Payne? Now I got shared on my Instagram.
It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit.
Oh yeah, I'm just sharing on my Instagram.
Closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it.
What it do? Thanks for the likes. How you doing? What's going on, Kimberly? How everybody doing? How everybody doing in the chat? Hope everyone having a good morning, a good day so far. What everybody got planned? Let's see. We're gonna do franchise. What it do, JC? What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to the dude, everybody in the chat. Hit that like button, share me out right now. Turn up to the max. We blessed up, turned up. I'm already done. Let's see. Shout out to the two, everybody in the chat. What's going on? I'm gonna actually do a practice. I've been only be skipping a practice, but what up, Chad? What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing?
All right, gentlemen, we've made way too many mistakes this week, okay? Football's a simple game, but you keep making these silly mistakes, we're not gonna win. So let's get out there and let's have a good practice, huh?
Here we go! Here we go! 60 Pittsburgh! We good! 32! Right up! Let's go now! 70 ending!
Damn.
Down! 60 out low! Hike up!
Let's go. don't know why that shit wasn't invisible. Okay.
Here we go. Set. 60 yards. Hut.
Damn.
Ready, ready. 15 lining. 15 lining. Set. Hut.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the leg.
We gotta play the Lions.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Oakland Raiders. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Shout out to the two, everybody in the chat.
Does your battery deliver extra light or extra power?
Protect ball. Alright, so I can't commit any turnovers. Okay.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30.
Let's go.
And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there on the first play of the game. 56 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. The first carry now for Doug Martin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
And that's the big fella's M.O. right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
What's good, Jay? What's going on, Jay? What's going on, man? How you doing, dog? Make sure y'all, if y'all haven't already, hit that like button. Also, follow me on Twitch. I will input that in my chat. Oh yeah? Okay. So let's see, what up, Tatted House? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. I'm about to input my Twitch to y'all. Here's the link to my Twitch. And put it again. Please follow me. Okay, cool, Jay. Thanks for coming, man.
They'll run. Martin. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here is Martin on 3rd and goal, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin, his 9th touchdown of the season, and they are able to strike first here on the... They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
If y'all don't have Twitch, create one so y'all can, you know, follow me on Twitch and check out my streams on there too.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip it his timing at the line of scrimmage, have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
On the Jets sweep, here's Grant. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them...
That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Well, they have to be loving this start to the 1st quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point...
What's going on? They still didn't score. It's crazy.
Let's go now. Whoever they ending. Go to the mic.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Wahoo. Is the mic. Squeeze.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. The throw complete here to Williams. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here, as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
You better be afraid of me.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw here. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Check pass. Check pass.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man. Coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him. even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26.
Teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
So, Blake, if I want to put, like, this chemistry 3, like this, it only works on people with X factors. Saints offensive playbook, Giants defense. The Saints playbook. I really like the West Coast playbook, though. But I'll switch it up. I'll use the Saints, though. I don't know if I have the Giants, though. What should I put on this guy, bro? No? Win, no matter what. Money on my mind. Bro, I don't know shit about Madden. Go up. They stay down. Chemistries work on whoever. Should I put a chemistry on him or not? Win. Chemistry works for everyone. Should I put, like, what's the best chemistry? You said sprinter. I'm gonna just save my training.
I like that Adidas has a mixture of clothing. There is a style for everyone. I always have new kicks on the first day of school. When I put a look together, my goal is to feel confident. My confident self is my best self.
She got 50 months. I don't know how long she went in.
I'd say at least 28 minutes ago.
Here we go. To Pittsburgh. We own them.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. All day. Rush in.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out. That's going to be caught. A big pickup of 38.
For some reason, I can take it off.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
What's good, Lex Lepter? What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Hit that like button for you, bro. Share me out if you can. I'm in the building, getting lit on Madden 20. Thank you. What it do, Walt? What it do, Walt? What's good?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's good? What's good with it?
You run, baby. I'm in your hand. All day, baby. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still first down.
Here we go. Set, ready. Come on, it's the blitz. Three buzz.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Grant. A gain of 6 there on first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
They just scoring this fourth quarter.
They'll run on first down. Richard shrugs off another. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
So y'all haven't already
They'll set up to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
First down, here's the run with Martin. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. One man on the backfield, that's Martin. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Martin. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, you know, call it a game, call it whatever.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Second down, here's an option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Damn.
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that down? Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Oakland, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll get to stay home again.
I think I played this game already.
mixin', fixin' for another big game. It's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see running back Joe Mixon coming off a 100-yard performance a week ago, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Oakland Raiders. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
It is the NFL on EA Sports, and it will likely be the final season in which we say we've got football from Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. But, boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
What's good? What's good? What's good, Payne? What's good, Payne? What up? What up?
Two times. 4 down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And Gresham's got it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So the same tandem connecting on back-to-back throws to start the game.
And maybe throwing the scouting report off just a little bit. That's not exactly what they think is going to be their #1 receiver, but he's producing already early in this game.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
One game.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their...
They go play action here on first down. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Antonio Brown, 87 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it'll be second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He sets to fire deep. That's caught at the 25.
What up, Hope? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. How you doing, Hope? That like button for your bro. Send me out if you can't. You haven't already. You got the new tab. Send me out. You got it. So send me out. And also follow me on
Brandon,
Twitch.
if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much for the follow.
I'm blessed, can't complain. You know, blessed to see another day. Lord allow me to see another day. Allow me to breathe.
Hey, Lobo, choose the mic. All day, just like that. Just like that.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
They'll look to throw here. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Definitely worth taking in our deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field.
How you doing, man? Welcome to my stream.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
But one of the things you like about a zone read play that has an option component to it is that it gives you plenty of different ways to go. On this one, though, I'm not sure they chose the right one. Maybe they should have pitched it out on this one because that play was absolutely swallowed up.
2nd and 10. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Doug Martin, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing
What
the
up,
run.
Marlene? What's
Making
going
sure
on?
you
What's
power
going on?
your
How
way
you
through.
doing, Marlene? If this is your first
One-on-one
time
tackle.
on my channel,
No running
make sure
back
you
wants to go
subscribe
to
to
the
my
bench and
channel.
say,
Hit
I
that
got
sub
stopped
button.
just short.
Hit there, watch, like, comment on my latest videos. Your picture coming on the video game for like Moon Fam. I'll get back to you, return love, support back to you and your channel. Also follow me on Twitch, JoeRL91_YT.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And he's got Gresham. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Trying to make it happen.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
He got 29 yards that time. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
16 yards, a first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So we have come to halftime, and what's already... No, I'm not mad.
But yeah, I have, I mean, feel free to post it on Discord if you want. I would like that very, very much. Or you can send it to one of my mods, and then they will give it to me as well. There's just no way for you to post links in chat. Lawmakers will win, bro.
That's what's up, Comeback King.
Nailed it. Judge secretaries in town. Judge inquiries fees. Rose. Isn't that Rose, the girl from TDM from earlier? Oh yeah, I need to go buy some food soon. Okay, well that guy is probably the worst cab driver ever.
It should be balanced somehow, but adding some kind of weird bomb that will like drop and destroy old building or champion with robot, dude, like it is pretty impossible to even land that thing on a robot because it just moves non-stop. So I don't know. Because who is running Fortnite? Who's running Epic? Tell me their address. I think we need to raid first, not area 51, but Epic. Boss baby, it feels like.
Alright.
Ready? The mic, Rock 57. No chance.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught right side, Gresham. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
People were talking about 40 bombs yesterday, Ninja. About dropping 40 bombs and doing a team 40 bomb, and I'm like, okay, let's do it. Oh, yeah.
Take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming up.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And Gresham has it left side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. 2nd and goal from the 1. On 2nd and goal, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback. keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
On first down, Martin. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down. Martin re-signed with the Raiders May 1st after Isaiah Crowell went down with the Achilles injury. He's out for the year. And Martin now in his second season in Oakland, 723 yards last year. His career numbers are so interesting. 6 seasons in Tampa prior to Oakland. 2 years of rush coming, and he's taken down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. This is Richard finding room inside the 40. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Following the penalty, Martin. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They run it again with Martin. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On the ground, Richard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third. They'll run on first down. It's Martin. They find some open field here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. He had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
They run again on first down, Martin. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that
like
run. Who knows?
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Raiders, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Bengals,
somebody in here, let's go, don't go in people's buildings, just don't do it. Just stay away from people all the time. Just don't do it. Just go. Yeah, just pick it up and that's cool. I don't trust people, and I'm not gonna get killed because I'm actually in that building. Hell no.
What's up, Des? How we doing, my guy? Is this really the loadout we're running, chat? Ready? Hey, doing this morning, my guy? Really what we're doing? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, this morning we're chilling. One of us. One of us. If I could get a jump pad and max and more meds so I don't get beamed, that'd be great. I'm just gonna stay edge zone until I need to, I think. Up Sway, how you doing, my guy? What of us? I find had a hell of a party last night. Okay, buddy. What was your party for? Very cool though.
Literally, dude, I swear I thought I was gonna die with that face. I saw him, I'm like, I keep shooting at me, he has shields and everything. I'm like, oh no, I'm dead. It's taking down good.
Second. Shout out to the one, everybody in the chat. What's going on?
Today's a work day, gentlemen, and you know what that means? We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to work? I'm ready to work. Are you ready to work? If you are, then go out and prove it to me. Show me what you got.
Down. 60 out low. Ready. Here we go. Set. 60 yard. Ready, go.
Oh shit, I need to fucking charge the switch up.
Taking high ground, please. Hit over 31, 31. Blue, they're blue. There's two shots here, please. Let's go. Good job. Is there another one on you?
Yeah, we got Guts in. Guts the mini bus. There's a lust for getting touchdowns. He's gonna go. Oh. I wanted a special dive right there. It didn't happen. But I wanted that.
Ready. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. We good. 132. Yes.
I wanted one of those special
Set,
dives
ready.
because
Get the blade.
we had 69 points. And we didn't want to score, and Gus Edwards just jumps in looking like the flying torpedo, and he's going to get to the outside. Gets leveled, but he still makes his way to the end zone. Still able to dance very, oh god, that really hurt. Bless. Stay blessed, hey chat, bless. But welcome to the stream.
Brother, what's going on, sir? How you been, man? Long time no see. What's going on? You know, just hit that like button for your bro, share me out, and also follow me on Twitch. I also stream there now. JoeRL91_YT.
Here we go. 30 base. Hike up.
Shout out to the one.
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.
Now we gotta face the Jets. Oh, they good. Let's go.
everybody, it's the coach. And this...
I mean, because Jacoby's a goat. He's proving that he's not a system quarterback with you, JC. Like Tom Brady and Tom Brady's system.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5.
Come on, fellas.
Still first down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time. Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ja'Kai Polite in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. And now off to the races, down the right side.
Let's go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jalen Richard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion.
Got it. 57 is left. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
He'll look to throw. Man open left side. It's Williams. Oh, some strong running.
Let's go.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 54 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Richard. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Steps away to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's a give to Richard. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Richard His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Still first down.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up... Second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. 2nd and 15. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Jets are going to use the first of their... Timeouts. So as they take it over,
let's see.
Here we go. Set. Secure. Let's go, D.
they'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to float this over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will... Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Bilal Powell JoeRL and his offensive mates retaking the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
They wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter.
After review of the play,
Partner, did less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Grant. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They come out here in the eye. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now Martin. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. So we've hit halftime. There you have it.
Ready. 57 Mike. Army.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 47 yards.
Shout out to the 2 yards.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
Everybody doing. Hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Share me out if you can. Follow me on Twitch. JoeRL91 _YT.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
This has been a tough game right here.
Baby. It's game, baby. Son, Henry. Block 57. I'm coming after you.
They'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Brian Grant, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. This Raiders and Jets contest is a part of the NFL 100 series. And a little history lesson: back in November of 1968, there was a game between these two teams where the Raiders scored 2 touchdowns in the final minute to win. And actually, coverage was broken away from that game on the East Coast to show the movie Heidi. So a lot of the Jets fans missed the Raiders' comeback. Can imagine some saddened faces when they took the rubber bands off their newspapers the next morning on the East Coast. But don't worry, folks, we will not be interrupting this broadcast to show the movie Heidi. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Jesus, they still.
Right, 50 seconds, come on.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up.
Watch out.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Now we started to get game momentum, dog.
Ready? Hey, hold on.
It's been a long day for you.
Mike, 57.
I'm coming.
Back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
Let's go.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 2nd down now. Richard. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, Martin. And if there was a lane there, it closed. Closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On second down, Richard. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
You got it! You got it! You got it!
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. They'll drop the throw. It's complete to Grant. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Doug Martin with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the...
Ready. Put the flag. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. In your face. 57's the Mike. 57.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Martin. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up...
They still doing 7 scores.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Focus, defense, focus.
They'll run on first down. Martin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
We got this.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Oakland, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1.
Shout out to the one. Probably gonna fuck around, do one more game, and then I'm gonna hop off and end this stream after this one more game. That's gonna be hard, but no, it ain't gonna be hard. I'm just about to make it. Shout out to the one. It was good.
Hey kids, check out Skechers Ice Lights, the cool new way to
What it do, Nisha? How you doing, Nisha? Hit that like button for your bro. Share me out if you can. Also follow me on Twitch if you have one. JoeRL91_YT. What's
for
going
the right
on?
to be number one. I'm John.
He's the coolest thing on full. His name in Minecraft.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. 2nd and 5. They'll roll him out right. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to
How's
me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that way. Now a pass hauled in downfield. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket. Move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now the first carry for Doug Martin. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Martin. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0.
He just timed it.
Set, ready. Get the flag. Keep the mark. Watch the pass.
first down. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He'll set up a throw, escaping the pressure right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He'll look to throw. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Second down and inches. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
Oh, this could be a good game right here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Back to throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams. in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are able to regain the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen. Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a handoff to Richard. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
What?
Past the 20, 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown, 77 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Well, it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Ready. 15 on it. You don't want this.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
You can't block me. You can't.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 38 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Brandon, remind me again. This is a rookie quarterback.
Let's go.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get
blitz coming, and down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety.
What's
When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Caught right side, Gresham. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Are you living on your own? I thought she was living in a dome or
and they're
something.
not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
even know you was
Plays
married.
like
I
that
thought you
really
was in
hurt
a
play calling.
relationship.
They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a 3rd and about 14.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
This one complete to Gresham. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They get only 4.
They still haven't scored, okay.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll set up to throw. And he's got Gresham. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah,
Big hook
what it
up
do,
there,
bro?
first to
What's
throw
going
on
on?
3rd
Hit that
down.
like
The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock
don't
moving.
have me on Twitch.
From a
Follow me
defensive
on Twitch.
perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass.
What
the
it
clock
do,
keeps
Vicky?
running
How you
on
doing,
you.
Vicky?
You're in a dire situation now.
Hit that like button for your bro. Share me out. Follow me on Twitch. JoeRL91_YT. Let's see.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jermaine Gresham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They had the lead in the 4th, but...
Buddy up! Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
They start the drive with Martin. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darren Lee charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But zero accountability.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Raiders, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, y'all, your boy about to, your boy about to, boy about to, your boy about to hop off in this stream, take a little break, eat some lunch, you know, chill. Um, Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for showing your love and support like you always do. Hope you all enjoyed the stream the way I did. Peace and love to y'all, and I'll see y'all to the next stream. Peace.